The Edge is brought to you by Browning, Bulldog, Titan, Cabela's, High Mountain Seasonings, Hornady, Polaris, Hoyt, 10 Point, Night Force, Bog Pod, Wasp. Ryan Kohler and experienced outdoorsman Richard Kitchton are on their way to do some long-range shooting practice in preparation for a hunting trip that Ryan's been planning and looking forward to for some time now.
Ryan.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
You're all set up?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, Richard, 200 yards?
200 yards.
Okay, 200 yards is doable.
Remember what we talked about? Tip of the finger, anchor point, aim small, miss small. There you go. So it looks like you're ready.
I think I'm ready. I mean, I'm shooting good thanks to you, but this is it, man. I mean, one more sleep and we're out of here. Doll sheep, Alaska.
All sheep in Alaska.
Ryan's family is used to seeing him packing, and this time he'll be going for 10 long days.
That's my stove. It's pretty small, look at that. That's all it is. This is definitely coming. This is my flashlight, so at nighttime I can see all the grizzly bears trying to eat me.
Bye, Daddy.
This is it. I'll be back in 12 days, so you can get your hugs while you can get them. Give me a hug. Come on, Chase. Get a hug, buddy. Watch out for the poles.
Okay.
Okay, I'll miss you guys.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Okay, bye. I'll see you later. You know, I'm fortunate enough to travel all the way around the world, travel to a place like Alaska, but I mean, all the beautiful mountains in the world can't really replace family.
Ryan and Richard catch a flight to Anchorage, Alaska for a chance to track the elusive doll sheep. It's about a 4-hour flight to Anchorage, but it's the smoothest they'll experience for a while. At the Millennium Hotel, they meet Scott from Alaska Summit Guides, an expert in hunting doll sheep.
I think that's Scott.
That's Scott.
Ryan, how you doing, man?
Good.
Hey, Scott.
Richard, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
Excited?
You guys ready to go?
Oh my God. As soon as we flew in, we can see these bulls, these, you know, wide expanse Alaskan bulls. Walk in here, there's doll sheep caribou, giant Kodiak grizzly bear behind us. I'm excited. I can't wait. This is great.
Outfit hunt. It's just, I'm just stoked. This is good.
We'll have a good time.
Right
Hope
on.
you have good weather.
Okay, let's get to her.
All right,
Fellas.
let's go.
Seeing the planes coming in and out of here is just insane. It's getting us wrapped right up. I think they do this on purpose. Well,
Last meal, man.
last meal. Cheers. You ready?
I mean, last really
I don't mean the last
wonderful
meal.
and
'cause-
colorful meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen the movie Twins?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So,
like Arnie, Danny DeVito?
yeah, so.
I'm Arnie, right?
Yeah, you're Arnie. That's exactly it.
Okay, I'm coming.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Got everything loaded.
I got everything. Let's do it.
Don't want to miss that flight.
Went to Cabela's and bought my first Prima loft, and it's pretty nice. Kind of feels like you're wearing a cloud. Okay, so this isn't my favorite thing to do. Yeah, plane, me going in nervous, just a tad. Well, look at this thing. Look at this plane, man. This is the first plane ride, and then we get to go in the Super Cub, which is going to be just a one-seater. But I mean, like there's nothing here really. Wings and a little compartment.
It takes an experienced pilot to fly through these windy mountain ranges. It gives flying by the seat of your pants a whole new meaning.
That flight that I was just on, by the way, was freaking hairy. I came around the corner and it was like, you know, we hit those winds. As soon as you got into this one range, this whole place just turned. It was sunny and nice when we left, and then bang, fog, and the mist is kind of coming down the mountain now. But you hit that wind, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I had my hands on the bottom of the seat, and I was closing my eyes because it spooked me out. I mean, you know. This has got to be 0, eh? I think. No, so we're just kind of at the whim of Alaska right now, and she's a beast. Alaska. I know when I flew in and landed here, I couldn't wipe the grin off my face. I was telling Scott, like, whoa,
Yeah, I know,
whoa, this is my hunting spot? Like,
It's just-
that we're gonna be here for 10 days?
And then
This
it
is-
poured rain. Kind of slide, takes you
But
down a little bit.
Doesn't matter. I mean, wow.
Guiding in Alaska is just, you never know what's around the next corner, or you never know what you get to see, or, you know, it's every step is sort of a new adventure. You're going to different places most of the time, or generally some area, finding new things.
Basically noon. So we've been reined in our tents all day. We just got back, went for a little walk. Now having a snack, and hopefully this fog will break up and so we can actually see. We can't see anything right now.
As if the rain and fog are not enough, they spot a black bear not far from camp. At this time of year, the bears are eagerly looking for food to prepare for hibernation, and this crew does not want to be their dinner.
The rain actually started to slow down now, so we're actually coming out of our little crevices that we're calling our tents. They're saturated, but we're getting all dressed up and going for another walk and trying to find a legal ram. There was a black bear right up on top of the hill here just above camp, which, as long as he stays above camp, Ryan is walking up there today to take a look and see what's up there at some part later on today, and we're just going to slowly follow him. I hate telling you this, Scott, but as I look up there, I'm really trying to find something closer. But that is just
Don't tell me. Just don't tell me.
Okay.
Looks a little bright to be a sheep.
A little bright.
Scott and Richard try to spot some doll sheep on the nearby lower elevations, where they're known to visit mineral licks and graze on their favorite plants and grasses.
See, what worries me about this whole thing, see, Scott's looking really far right now. I want him to look right here. There should be sheep right here because our camp isn't that far away. Just saying.
The doll sheep inhabit the subarctic mountain ranges of Alaska and traverse extremely rugged, steep slopes and open alpine ridges that allow escape from predators that can't travel quickly through such terrain.
Well, I'm at the top of the ridge here. Kind of blew everyone away. Got up here on my own. Richard and everybody else are probably 200 yards behind me here, and just wanted to get up here so I could find his sheep for them. Just found a ram. Just found a ram. Cool, I just found a ram. Like, out of all the stuff out there, I mean, we're up here, and that is cool. I'm pretty pumped right now just because I just found a ram. I'm also on a really, really high cliff, and it's just like straight down right there. I'm not a big fan of heights. So to get me here is the big battle, but those guys are just behind us, and he's gonna be pumped because I just found a ram for him. Everything's wet. Even my rain gear is wet. My clothes underneath are soaking wet from sweat from climbing. So I'm just soaked. The weather's not nice. It's Alaska, and it's not, you know, no rest for the wicked here. And good luck staying dry because it is always wet. But the moment I just had right there was worth it.
Coming up next.
Well, we were glassing one side of the canyon, and the other guys were on the other side of the canyon, and we kind of said if the fog rolls in, then we'll like kind of meet back up. We were only like 100 yards apart, maybe not even, and this fog rolled in so fast that we couldn't find the other guys. It was impossible. And all the food, all the water, and I'm telling you what, like, all you gotta do is point the camera that way, and we can see nothing. And about 10 minutes ago, I could see everything. So now we have like a 3-hour hike back. I think I know the directions, so we should be fine. But I mean, if this isn't spooky, I don't know what is. We just saw a bear across the top here, and we have no water, no food. We're going down, back to camp. Hopefully we get it in a straight shot. I have no idea where it is because, as you can see, I can't see anything. Right now, I'm getting the Alaskan kiss. She just blew us a kiss. Okay, well, we got to the bottom. I don't know where the other guys went. I don't know if they figured out which way to go down the hill, but I had a perfect shot right to camp, through the clouds, well, through the massive fog that was super spooky. 1 minute it's foggy like the fog off some creepy movie, and the next minute it's like, are we in Hawaii? This place is nuts.
But we're back safe and sound. It's kind of freaky when you're around there and the clouds encompass you and you can't see anything, but we made it out.
The passing of the Alaskan kiss brings a second sighting of Doll sheep. Unfortunately, they have quite a hike to catch up to these tiny white specks on the mountainside.
The same ram we saw coming out of camp, but we just came down the river, checked everything, checked some of the valleys. Let's go, because he keeps getting higher and higher.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't want to, break a sweat.
I don't want to break a sweat.
The quest to get close to the Doll sheep is an endurance test for the hunters, who have to be prepared to make several long, steep hikes uphill through thick brush, rocky terrain, and even the occasional river cross.
We're going to walk through these bushes here, so you guys keep an eye out for bears, because I see them in here quite a bit, getting berries and whatnot. So,
Okay,
you guys want to go in front? Sure. Okay.
The Doll sheep is the only all-white wild sheep in the world. Their acute eyesight and keen sense of smell helps them stay away from predators. The risk is high that Ryan and his party may be spotted approaching from down below.
The plane just flew over top of us, like 4,000 feet, and the sheep popped up, which is too bad because he was facing the other way. Now he's kind of feeding up the hill again, but I'm sure he'll bed again. But at least now we can see him. We should be able to see what type of sheep he is. What do you think?
left side's close, but a couple times when he turned, his right seemed to be, you'll get one side longer than the other. The other side looked a little longer, and I don't know, just at the angle,
He's like standing looking.
Yeah, he's standing looking. Okay, he's feeding. Full time.
Well, we're kind of playing hopscotch with this ram right now, jumping in between from trees to trees because he keeps looking our way. I mean, he's a mile away still, but they can see so well that we can't risk one mistake or he'll be gone and that'll be it. Day's over. Unless we find more rams.
Move out from behind that tree.
Okay, so we've gotten a lot closer to this sheep now. Scott's just on the hill. He's trying to get another beat on him. We don't know if it's legal yet or not. But Richard seems to think it is, so I'm going with it is. And once we can figure out how to get to him and shoot him, we're going to do that. So I'm just waiting to see what the verdict here is. So.
Yeah, like he just went like this, and you could just see it come. Cool.
Like you see where the tree line is, the bush line, across the valley from him, we could get in there and shoot across. And, you know, it's probably going to be 200 to 300, but that's doable.
For Scott to confirm the ram is legal for harvesting, its horns must be full curl, which can be seen on sheep 8 years and older, each ring on its horn representing a year.
I think, yeah, just get on the other side of these scrubs.
Yeah, I just want to do this and stay in here, and then we'll have to try and punch through, but try to keep as much depth in it as we can. And
You getting excited yet?
He said the whole game changes once we say the word legal. And then I might get a little excited, really nervous maybe.
Richard has graciously agreed to give Ryan the first shot of the hunt. Such a selfless gesture might very well mean that Richard will not harvest his own Dall sheep on this very expensive trip.
I think he's looking.
I am pumped as hell just for him. Because he's going to get up there, he's going to be shaking, and I'm going to have to hold him and say, relax, Ryan, it's okay. I'll wipe the sweat off his brow. He won't even know what to do.
try and get to that bare spot right there.
So we've had to stay kind of low because of the thermals, but we're trudging through this like bush. It's just nasty with the machete. We're just chopping our way through. We've gone probably about 2 miles just in this bush. We've got another mile to go before we get to the ram. And I just sent the juggernaut through because Scott's got the machete, and then if Richard goes behind him, they pretty much crush every bush. I can walk pretty. He's coming our way.
Coming up next.
Don't move. Don't move. He's 270. 269. I can shoot him from here. Should I get my gun out? Yeah, I can totally hit him. I can hit him for sure. He saw you.
Nice and easy.
It's too wobbly.
Just take your time, breathe, breathe. No excitement, just easy. Squeeze that trigger. You got him. Easy 200 yards. You got him.
Ryan just got his ram.
Get on, you got him,
You got it. You're done. Go ahead and hit him one more time if you can. Just take it easy. Take a slow shot. He's done. He's done. That's it. That's it. Beautiful.
Oh my God, I got
done.
a Dall sheep.
It's done.
I smoked him.
Yeah, perfect shot. Canadians.
That was crazy. At first I was flipping nervous. Like I had that scope was flying all over that thing. Look where I am. I'm in Alaska and I got a Dall sheep down, baby. Here I am on the side of a mountain. Look at the frickin' mountain now. I'm in Alaska and I feel like I'm drunk. That's just nuts. Holy smokes. We came a long way for that critter. And look where we are. That's just something else down there. Oh my God.
A great shot. Perfect shot.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. It's odd too because I'm so used to holding whitetails, right? Like. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome. Welcome, Ryan. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks, Richard. Richard taught me how to shoot my rifle better so I could come in the mountains and make these shots. And I gotta thank my wife, for one, for letting me come here and taking care of my kids. Thanks, Marie. This is something else. So Alaska's wonderful, but not as wonderful as you.
I'm the first person to say that, you know, I don't need the actual critter to make it a successful adventure. And for me, it's the journey, the adventure, camaraderie with the people that I'm with. That's what I'll remember the most.
Thick trees, and then there's a grassy slope. Yep. That looks like Ramish. That's Ramish.
Ramish?
Yep.
That's kind of a Canadian thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard's cooking boot. Can you cook mine after you're done?
What do you think the head weighs with the cape?
20, 30 pounds maybe?
Huh? Yeah, right.